Scorpios, what is going on? Welcome to your general Capricorn Szn Tarotscope. Scorpios, as per usual, take what resonates, leave what does not. So they're immediately showing me a dog that has a steak in its mouth. It's like a black dog, like those black guard dogs. I can't remember what they're called, like the breed of dogs. Bloodhounds? Maybe. Very Scorpio. But anyways, this dog has a steak in its mouth, like a raw steak, and it's like digging and digging and digging to find a bone. But it's like, in my mind, it already has a steak, like you're not even chewing the steak in your mouth, and you're digging for a bone. And the bone just seems like something that it would also put in its mouth. So maybe for some of you, there are some sexual, romantic energies that you are working through right now. There could also be this energy of bringing it back to gratitude for what you currently have in your life, even the simple gratitude for having food to eat and not be obsessed with finding the next meal. This could also be linking to scarcity in terms of there are certain things you're going through right now and it's really hard that you feel like you have to always be on the grind, that you're always working to find that next meal, to find that next source of security or next source of abundance. When in reality, it's like when the dog looks like it's its claws are like bloody and they're like, oh, and it's also, they're showing me a feminine dog. So the feminine feeling like she doesn't have enough. And so once the dog sees its claws and then it realized that the whole time it had this like beautiful, delicious, tender steak in its mouth, it's like, oh. It's kind of like when someone's trying to look for their glasses and they're on their head their entire time. It's like, I'm actually so supported. In this moment, I have something to eat. In this moment, there's this beautiful meal or this beautiful source of energy that I get to enjoy. I'm going to be okay. Once I finish this meal, once I digest this meal, once I am then hungry again, I will trust that I will have another meal. Because like the channel started with this feminine dog already having a meal in its mouth. So if it's working with your divine feminine around scarcity or having enough, then understand that there's likely something in your life that you can already chew on or that you're already provided for. And if we can bring gratitude back to that, and this doesn't need to be physical food, it could be your home, your health, your family, your children. There could be something in your life that's so profoundly delicious and amazing and revitalizes you or nourishes you that we can pay attention to that. And then once we allow for this deep gratitude daily to encumber that, to fill our body, then we can move forward in collecting more things to chew on, to be grateful for. But for right now, there might be the unawareness that you have certain things that you can be immensely grateful for, because it wasn't just like a pork chop or like dog food. It was a beautiful steak that was in this dog's mouth. And it's what the dog found pleasurable. For those of you that might be vegetarian and vegan, it's more so it's like this dog was so happy to have this premium meal in its mouth. So what is this premium energy that's in your life that most people are wanting so bad? They want to have that so badly. You already have it. It's already in your mouth, so to speak. You're already chewing on it, so to speak. Yeah. And for some, it might be really focusing on your hands, like what you're doing with your hands, given the dog was digging and then saw the paws were damaged by like working so hard. So if you're always on your phone, if you're always on the computer, if you're always fidgeting or biting your nails or giving away your time and energy with your hands, or like helping other people before you help yourself, and maybe you're paying attention to how you use your hands and how that's benefiting or not benefiting you and your loved ones. And this can also be an invitation to get a manicure or just to give more gratitude to your hands and what you get to experience, what you get to hold, what you get to do with that. It might unlock something, or what you're choosing to work on with your hands. And for some, it might be like that you're being asked to go back to like play the piano or play certain instruments or write certain things, like to do things that are creative and fulfilling and nurturing through the feminine with your hands. That'll click for some of you for sure. And also like having fun, pleasurable things with your hands. Like they're also showing me like making pottery, but just like realizing the power of your hands. For some reason, that's very loud during this channeled message. Okay. Okay. So what do we say, Scorpios? We have the sun, we have the Four of Swords reversed, and we have the Star card. I feel like a lot of you know that there's this expansion coming, that good times are coming, or that you're currently in like a really blessed time, but we need to rest more. We need to just have fun. It's literally what I just said with the channel. The dog already has this amazing thing to chew on, to enjoy, but it wasn't doing it. It was searching for more. Some of you might also just be straight up exhausted. Like, you know that the tides are turning, you know that you're in a really good state right now, but you're exhausted. So sleep, Scorpios. If you need the rest, then do so. And I also just think with the Star card here next to the Four of Swords, you're preparing for massive expansion come Aquarius season, because Aquarius is linked with the Star card, or that you need the rest for this massive expansion that's coming. The bottom card is the Devil, which is linked to Capricorn and Capricorn energy. So it's also noting that this message might be even louder for a lot of Scorpios right now, is that you need the rest. You know that you're in a really good state, but that rest is pivotal to take you to the next level. The Devil is also obsession. So if there are certain things like we talked about with the fear, with the scarcity, with focusing on certain things that take you out of the present moment, to understand what you're obsessing over. And for some, like I said, always on your hands, like what are your hands obsessing with? What can we release to then get more rest so that the expansion is that much louder? Okay, Scorpios? So that is your general reading this Capricorn season. If you would like a more in-depth one-on-one reading, feel free to book that through Stillwater Alchemy's website. And if you would like a plethora of spiritual resources, feel free to join the Alchemy Point, Stillwater Alchemy's online community. More information can be found on that through Stillwater Alchemy's website as well. Okay, so Scorpios, wishing you all the magic, all the abundance, all the beautiful meals to enjoy this Capricorn season, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.